Abusia makwaba eba POG Media. So yasa je adwane yetena sese dia na chese o my Ghana ho eye amanyo nsem ni bi chese headlines no na ya boaboa no se ba beso mo my Ghana na chese ono so ahu de eko ene de eba ewo POG Media. So na meshe so wo yofoforo ha na so wo hada da na subscribe ya ni de kwa so a obejo subscription ere ama eye POG na yebo ere ran simma na chese yɛbɔ de awura ɛyɛ Boahen ɛyɛ nakachi ɛyɛ ne case a kyerɛ no so against ɛyɛ ɔno a ɛwɔ court a yɛ Attorney General ɛyɛ Ayíní nso ɛde ne kɔgyina mmara no ɛnam ɛyɛ allegedly sɛ ɔmo susu sɛ ɛyɛ sika puduo bi nso atumi afa ne nsa ase ama kyerɛ sɛ ɔno nso de bi de ayɛ nyapadeɛ bebree de ne din atoto so ne ɛho nsɛnsɛm a kyerɛ sɛ wɔ court a n'ano ada Ayíní nso Attorney General so bɛhente ɛyɛ da a kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nso betumi afinalize ɛyɛ ne case na hwɛ kyerɛ sɛ yɛahwɛ sɛ either sɛ mmara no bɛdi anaasɛ yɛbɛgye agyapadeɛ no kyerɛ sɛ yɛama no ɛkɔ afa no ho adi na wei na ɛyɛ case foforɔ bi so a kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ build against him kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ 2020 ɛyɛ 2020 ɛne 2016 abato a kyerɛ sɛ ɛno nso yɛkɔtoeɛ no kame akɔyɛ sɛ na kyerɛ sɛ hacking bi ne bi so tumi kɔ so a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ evidence amanfoɔ ɛpuli ba nyinaa link ɛyɛ Edubuin ne ne other people bi a kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nso tena ɛyɛ computer akyi nso ɛde ɔmo nsa ɛkeka ɛyɛ numbers a ɛno nso ɛkɔ in favor of the new patriotic party a ɛde ɛyɛ the Addo the show boy nso ɛtumi ba aba mabusua mɛ sɛ bɛgye brɛ ne abɔ ɛde ra ɛyɛ saa headline bi mu that's it.
Hey, do you know Kwabena Edubuin? Do you know him? He was the boss of the NSB, National Signals Bureau. Anything to do with signals, flying in the air or underground, north, south, east or west, this guy was the one in charge. For those of you who mistake him for a son of the historian Albert Edubuin, Professor Albert Edubuin, no, this guy was born, in fact, in 1981, January 1981. He went to school in Koforidua, Pope John. And then he went to Akroma University of Science and Technology. He also had a chance to go to the UK and then he studied. And after studies, he decided to work with Atkins, a design company, engineering company, one of the biggest in Europe. It was the biggest at the time. My brother, my sister. And then this is the guy. Somebody recommended that he came home to help because he was sharp. And when he came to Ghana, he started to work with national security from 2007. His salary was 1,200 Ghana cedis at the time when 1 cedi was equal to $1. Akuffo had just done his thing, the redenomination. This guy was born in Kokomilemle right here in Accra to parents who were so humble and to the ground. His father passed on some years back. His mother is alive and working right there. In fact, she's not well. She's in England. He got married to a lady called Angela. And Angela, my brother, my sister, her mother used to pound and sell fufu at McCarthy Hill, where we used to pass by and see her do her things. Her father sergeant in England. And he was able to get residence, through which Angela got the opportunity to also become British. In fact, her whole life, hardships, till she met this guy called Edubuin, who pushed her into criminality, according to security officials. I'm going to tell you something that is going to surprise you. Now, this guy here called Kwabena Edubuin, there have been allegations of him joining hands with another guy to hack election results. You remember Charlotte Osei complaining that the election results were not collated properly and some hacking and all those things. Many people believe that it happened. This was the computer whisked. Alongside another man I'm going to be introducing to you soon. They came together and they hacked according to what Ghanaians said and heard. Charlotte Osei cried. They helped to bring Nana Addo Dankwa into power, according to the news that was flying around the time. And every Ghanaian knows that. But it couldn't be authenticated. And for that matter, many people swept it under the carpet. But party officials, including Canada, Japan, party bigwigs, including Canada, Japan, who knew a story like that, threatened when they got angry. We will tell the whole world how you didn't win the election. I'm going to tell everybody how you MPP people won the election. I will expose you. When Kennedy was angry, he said those things over and over. Many said he was referring to this guy using his hacking skills to be able to help the NPP win elections. In quotes. This is the guy. Now there's another guy too. He's called Joseph Anoche. This is the guy. Hey, the two of them, according to information, and you're going to see that soon, they came together to help hack the EC, Electoral Commission network. One from the Signals Bureau, that's Comrade Edubuin, the guy who is seen as a criminal and a psychopath by security officials in Ghana and is presently in court where he's trying to cut a deal, or better still, come in with a plea deal. Whilst this guy worked at the National Signals Bureau, this other guy called Joseph Anoche, this gentleman here, my brother, my sister, is another dangerous guy, according to information we are getting around. But how true is this? Let's run a dossier on him and see exactly who he is. That's him, Joseph Anoche. Mr. Joe Anoche is a telecommunication executive well versed in a wide range of telecommunication operations management, telecommunication networks, national security, and cyber security platforms in both public and private sectors. As a talented and accomplished technology executive, he has proven ability to successfully direct and manage major and key information technology, telecommunications, and technology support services operations from inception to completion. And calm down. You see, he says in November 2023, Mr. Anoche delivered 3 lectures at the 12th RP Bar4 Memorial Lectures at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And when you come down, he is a member of the New Patriotic Party and the current Director General of the National Communications Authority, NCA. So this one is National Signals Bureau, and that one here, National Communications Authority. Is he still in that office? Your guess is as good as mine. Run the story. And this is where he went to school. He went to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, my own university in Kumasi, and he also had a Master of Business Administration from the University of Maryland in fact, the University of Maryland University College in Maryland, College Park. In 2019, he was awarded a certificate of senior executives in national and international security programs from the prestigious John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University, Executive Education, USA. Now, this is what I'm most interested in. And this is from Wikipedia. After the 2016 general elections in Ghana, several media houses, political agents, and commentators expressed concerns about the tallying of the election results. These suspicions were based on comments made by the chairperson of Ghana's Election Commission, Charlotte Osei. Now, the chairperson announced to the country that the commission's electronic vote transmission system had been hacked into. You see it now? She asserted that due to the hack, the final results could be compromised based on what Anochi had been doing for the New Patriotic Party. Certain sections of the Ghanaian public believed that he was at the heart of the hacking allegation. 7 months after the elections, the People's National Convention, PNC, revealed plans to formally petition the right authorities to investigate the claims of the Electoral Commission chair. Some opposition political party members believed, watch this, flip the page, believed what? They believed, my brother, my sister, that the unwillingness by the New Patriotic Party to investigate the issue was because the party had benefited from any hacking that had gone on. The allegations against Anochi have not been proven. Some Ghanaians believe that the whole allegation was being used as a cover-up to the election loss of the NDC. Dash it away. My brother, so these are the two guys. Komna Edubuin and Joe Anochi. Joseph Anochi. One is 44 years, the other one is 50 plus, in his mid-50s and over. They were those Ghanaians suspected, pundits of the game suspected, were hacking systems and compromised our elections. My brother, my sister, now, having successfully, probably, succeeded in hacking the 2016 election, they went on to 2020. Many people believe that the NPP did not win the election. In fact, Mahama had become so popular, many people said he won the election. But it went the other way to favor the NPP again through the hackmasters, as alleged, Joe Anochi and Komna Edubuin. Now, the interesting story is this. When Bawumia was also standing, listen to this. This is where the story is. Come here. When Bawumia...
Like Media, I share so over your like Nasa own subscribe to a POG Political Media. They are almost a lot about Ghana authentic political headlines. A POG personal sabeti me account now who the air core any the air bunny narana. Yabo Eddie Rye, Yabo Eddie Rye, and Simuna, you say, yeah. Boahen no yen trim part say or the bow my God, and I say a muda ho fine or bra you bra Akuffo, the ex-president of Ghana, former president of Ghana, to me a fan of mechanical no bonnet juma and fan boy Ghana security no that's just some or talent banisi and machine not just a young fire and sa and so mwa now or mine no a security on control not just so number one. Name as time goes on or also to me a bear corrupter near cry and I send who can you or can also it me turn into a corrupt mina and also I mean no can say omumi no not just say a bino and so every show almost him.
Hey, watch this. Kwachi Ofosu hot over whooping 78 million Ghana cedi budget. Now, Kwachi Ofosu is a young man. I like him. In the days he was moving from one radio station to the other, communicating on behalf of his party. You know, right now he's at the presidency in a certain ministry that is so interesting. My brother, my sister, and we're going to be giving you details very soon. Somebody has come out, a lady, to say that there's something wrong with this huge budget of 78 million Ghana cedis. This is the pretty lady. Let's get into the details of the conversation so that we can hit it hard. Yeah? Watch this. Okay. And it's from Ghana Web. Janet Nabla runs to Iyoko over 78 million Ghana cedi allocation to Kwachi Ofosu's office. Run it, my brother. Now, it says, chairperson and leader of the People's National Party, the PNP, Janet Nabla, has petitioned the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Iyoko, to investigate a 78 million Ghana cedi allocation to the office of the Minister of State in charge of government communications. Minister of State in charge of government communications. His name is Felix Kwachi, and you saw him earlier. Now, in the copies of the petition filed on Monday, September 8, 2025, and cited by Ghana Web, the petitioner, Janet Nabla, stated that the probe is in the interest of the public and essential to transparency in governance. Now, the politician raised concerns about what she believes to be a potential misuse and abuse of the amount allocated to the communications office as captured in the 2025 national budget. Now, as the chairperson and leader of the People's National Party, the NPP, and in the interest of transparency, accountability, and responsible governance, I respectfully submit this petition to your esteemed office for urgent investigation into the allocation and potential misuse of 78 million Ghana cedis to the office of Felix Kwachi, the minister in charge of government communications, as stated in the 2025 national budget. Whoa! And these are her reasons. Now, the office, which does not carry the status of a ministry, has been allocated a sum far exceeding what was historically assigned to the Ministry of Information, which operated with 6 million Ghana cedis only. Emphasis mine. While overseeing 6 government agencies. Portions of the petition read. Now the petition continued. Kwachi Ofosu's current office is said to oversee only 3 agencies, yet received an unprecedented 78 million Ghana cedis. This has raised deep concerns among Ghanaians regarding possible abuse of office funds and hidden political motivations. Run it up. It sounds like a very brilliant petition, right? If the Ministry of Information, which oversees 6 agencies, only gets 6 million Ghana cedis, why is the communication wing in the president's office, not a full-fledged ministry, receive 78 million Ghana cedis? This is whooping. And you can see, this is what she presented, and it's been received. You can see received, and the date is there. So Iyoko has received it, and Iyoko is going to start going into it. But Felix Owusu Kwachi has responded. You know what he said? Kwachi Ofosu jabs Nabla over petition against alleged 78 million Ghana cedi allocation to his office. Run it. What is he saying? He said the Minister of State in charge of government communications, Felix Kwachi Ofosu, has responded to the chairperson and leader of the People's National Party, PNP, Janet Nabla's petition to the Economic and Organized Crime Office, Iyoko, demanding a probe into the 78 million Ghana cedi allocation to his office. Nabla, in a letter dated September 8, 2025, raised concerns about what she believes to be a potential misuse and abuse of the amount allocated to the communications office as captured in the 2025 national budget. Now watch this. Now this office, which does not carry the status of a ministry, has been allocated a sum far exceeding what was historically assigned to the Ministry of Information, which operated with 6 million Ghana cedis while overseeing 6 government agencies. This is what she wrote, which we read earlier. Yes. Now, what is Felix Owusu Kwachi saying? Flip the page. My brother, my sister, this is his response. Flip the page. Oh gosh. What is Felix Kwachi saying? What is the job? He wrote on Facebook on September 8, 2025, saying, unintelligent propaganda, useful only to its nuisance value. Unintelligent propaganda, useful only for its nuisance value. That's what he wrote. And he actually quoted the story as published by City Newsroom. My brother, my sister, this is what he said. Felix Owusu Kwachi is a fine gentleman. I think that at this point, you are a public official. At this point, you are serving the people of Ghana. that you are calling unintelligent. That's arrogance. Be careful. Don't do that. Don't do that. How dare you? People have voted you into power. When you go asking for their votes, you don't ask for the votes of intelligent people. Even if dead people can vote for you, you want it. Today you are in power, you are calling them unintelligent. Granted, she might be doing propaganda. Is it not for you to intelligently, the intelligent person that you are, to say that, oh, I have seen this. The response is coming up pretty soon. But if you have time, let's meet at the office and discuss it better. After I come out with this response. That is how a public official behaves. Now, when you guys were in opposition, running around like urchins, soliciting for votes, you were as humble as the legendary proverbial sheep, the lamb. All of a sudden, unintelligent propaganda that is only worth its nuisance value. Oh, I don't see it to be unintelligent. It makes sense to me. If the Ministry of Information gets 6 million Ghana cedis to run 6 agencies, and you have 78 million to run 3 agencies, I want to be educated. Your duty is communication. Communication is education. Now, if you start calling your students unintelligent, how do you expect them? This is teacher psychology. A teacher that calls his students unintelligent will produce unintelligent students. Felix, with all love and respect, you are a gentleman that I love and I support. Please, you are in the office of communication, the presidency. Represent the president properly. Don't misbehave. Respect the people. Election time, the same guys will be running around asking the unintelligent people to vote for you. Don't do that. Shed off the skin of arrogance. Why is it that when people start seeing money around them, they start getting arrogant? This is arrogance. Dash it. It's the Black Pot, a.k.a. Koko Show no more. And to Nabla, Janet Nabla, you have done something good. Even if your reason was propaganda, I think that it makes sense. It will educate Ghanaians like us, unintelligent Ghanaians like me. Because I don't understand it. I want to understand. One thing my father told me.
So come home. Naibo Edubuin Media say POG Media the Ghana authentic political headlines are a POG Media so pair and also sabet me aka na who the echo any the urban na e my Ghana na so subscribe still any the kwan so message so bejo po like na wa share no for so answer so etimi aka betimi so abo e dey write the comment section on also with me edin komo ho na POG Media man say beba na yen so ya baba ma ho e mo e me da say so come e be say share